welcome to Jason's Sports Show. I'm your host, Jason Gerline, broadcasting straight from Los Angeles, California. Today's gonna be a different show. Mostly because I'm repping. You know I'm repping? Well, actually, this is the opening rant. I'm repping Arcadia Apaches, Los Angeles, Arcadia, California, SoCal. Today's a big game. After starting out with three pretty tough losses, Arcadia gained a victory in Burroughs. They lost to Rio Hondo Prep 29-7. They were beaten by a St. Francis team 49-10. Took another beating against Monrovia at Monrovia 52-17. After their victory at Burroughs, they had lost to Burbank 41-20. The easy teams came along. They beat Hoover 49-6, beat Glendale 49-7, and just last week against Pasadena, they had beat Pasadena 21-7. Tonight, they face the Muir Mustangs for a chance in a season where a lot of people didn't think we were going to make it. A chance to make what some would call a chance to make playoffs, basically. Tonight's a critical game. Muir is not very good away. They're 1-3. We are 2-1 at home. We've beaten Muir in the last 2 years, but those two teams that we had in the last 2 years were very good teams, made the playoffs very easily, and had no problem. Tonight's a big game. Tonight is huge, and I'd like to emphasize the fact that it's a big game. It's pretty hard to think that it's pretty weird to think that Arcadia actually has a chance of making it right now. But if they win any of their two next games, they're in the playoffs. So, what does it come down to? Well, I think tonight the Apaches should focus on their D, try to stop the Mustangs from even trying to score. The Mustangs have scored 213 points in this season, which is really, it's amounting to like 26 points a game, while the Apaches have scored only 191 points per game, which is amounting to 23 points per game. So, but these two don't really have common, they don't really have common opponents besides the league opponents. They've lost their first three games to pretty good teams. They played Rancho Cucamonga, who was 43rd in the nation. They played Almany. I'm sorry for not pronouncing that correctly, but also another very good football school who's 9th in the nation. So that's pretty. The fact that they can contend with those kind of teams is pretty good. They played Upland, and they've been playing top 100 teams in California, while Arcadia has been playing teams like Rio Hondo Prep, who is only 263rd in California, Monrovia, St. Francis 218th, Monrovia 183rd. I don't know. It's going to take a lot for Arcadia to win tonight. They're going to need a lot of determination, but it's going to really come down to that, and they need to have a solid game, and they will come out and stay focused and win. Arcadia has a pretty good running game, but I think most of this game is gonna rest on the arms of number 12 Zachary Lee, quarterback. I'm pretty sure they got his last name wrong. Pretty sure it's Yee, but he's been doing pretty well. I mean, we had. I mean, I'm not gonna say criticism because I don't want to die. I'm just kidding, but he's been pretty well. He's been the quarterback for the last 3 years. For one, happy to have a quarterback like him. He's only 5'10", which is pretty short. Some might say, but I think that it doesn't really matter. It's just gonna come down to us staying focused and being able to win against a tough Muir team. Now, I will also be doing a game about I'll also be doing a a pregame for next week's game in CV. I'm not going to talk about that yet because I don't want to talk about that yet. But Arcadia, big game tonight. Doesn't matter who's playing. Just a big game against Mir. Some might say, well, I can blow it out. Who knows? If we can blow it out, we can blow it out. Whatever. It's fine. You know? I'm an Apache. I will always be Apache. And that's the final thing. Come back to Arcadia football later. I want to discuss about baseball. Giants went up 2-0 in the series. And that's just whatever, man. That's just whatever. Detroit really not bringing the heat right now in the series. Would really like to see them start playing better, but they are not playing very well. Detroit, the Tigers, I feel like they're just, I don't feel like everything's coming together. I feel like that Cabrera, Young, Fielder, Peralta, they're not performing as they should. They're not bringing everything to the table like they should. Let's start off by first saying that the Giants have a very good pitching staff with Bumgarner, Lincecum, which is okay. I mean, I'm sorry, Kane. What am I thinking? Bumgarner, Volsong, Kane, and Zito, 4 pitchers who probably are going to be the only 4 pitchers to pitch in this series. I don't know Detroit. I really don't know if you can really bring the heat in Game 3 or Game 4. Those fans in San Francisco were just intense, man. I don't know, man. I feel as if every time a Detroit batter had a count where there was a 2 strike, or there were 2 strikes, the crowd was going crazy. I don't know if the crowd in Detroit can do the vice versa of that, and do the same thing to the Giants, because I mean the Tigers were hot. They went 5. They went 4. 5. Before the series they had won their last 5 games in a row. Coming in hot, beating the Yankees. We come off a win off the Yankees. You're like, okay, I'm pretty good. No big deal. But, hey man, not good enough. 2 hits last night. It's like Bumgarner just found the strike zone every single time, and it's hard. It really is. It's hard to watch Tigers football right now. Tigers baseball right now. It's tough. It's not easy, but that's what comes with team. Saturday, tomorrow, 5:07 on the Pacific Coast, 8:07 East Coast. Volsong, Sanchez. You really want Sanchez through in Game 3? I think you should put Max. I can't even say his last name. Squeezler? Lord help me. But I feel like Kane is going to just destroy the Tigers in Game 4. The only way that they're getting back in the series is if they win 3 at home. Plain and simple. Nothing else. No if, and, or that. Just win 3 at home. Then it's just a situation from there. Not even win 3 at home. Win 1 game tomorrow. Win tomorrow's game. And then you can assess the situation. Because once you get a win, but I don't know, man. Detroit is a very good team, but this has become more of a series about the Giants. It's become more of a series about the Giants' road to success, them having to beat the Reds after going down 2-0, them having to beat the Cardinals after going down 3-1. This is not a series about the Tigers and the Giants. This is a series about the Giants and if they can really pull off this quote-unquote miracle. So, I'm sorry, Tiger fans. Make this series yours. Also, one good thing about last night, free tacos. Free tacos from America on October 30th. Taco Bell, Live Más. I'm going to take a short break. When I come back, NBA preview. Hit us up. Welcome back to Jason's Sports Show. Jason Gerline here. We are going deep coverage. By deep, I mean a segment. Okay. First things first. Happy NBA season's finally around. My Clippers playing ball, my friends. They're playing ball, mi amigos. They're just playing ball, and that's how it's gonna be. Out of all the teams in the Western Conference, I see 10, maybe 11 strong teams. In the East Conference, I see maybe 7 or 8. I cannot believe that people think the Knicks are going to be better than the Nets. My friend Jacob Seuss, who lives in New York and loves the Nets, believes that the Nets were one trade away from a championship team. His heart was broken when he found out that Dwight was going to the Lakers. So yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to win. That does not mean that they can't go deep into the playoffs. In SI Magazine, Sports Illustrated, their writers believe the Nets are a 4th seed, which means to be playing the Celtics. Oh my gosh. That's going to be fun, right? The Celtics and the Nets? Oh, fun. Yeah, fun. Yeah, it's fun. But my friend Austin Callahan, who I've had on the show before, I'm pretty sure he would not like that, and I would like to see the Celtics in maybe a 3rd seed, because they still have a good team. Sure, Ray Allen left. Sure, they might not have the same team they had back in 2010, 2008, 2000, maybe 2009, if you will. Who's replacing Ray Allen? Courtney Lee. He's decent. 11 points per game. You'll take it. Rajon Rondo averages a triple-double. Why not? Paul Pierce, still that solid franchise player that everyone loves. Brandon Bass, he's been okay. Kevin Garnett, still solid. He's an old, but he's still solid. Then you got Terry. Jason Terry. Jason Terry, he's solid. He's good and bad, but the Celtics team is pretty good. They're stacked. They have a nice stacked lineup, and you gotta appreciate it. So, that's what I have to say about it. The Heat obviously are gonna dominate this division. They are built strong. They have a bench that's really strong. When you have Rashard Lewis, when you have Ray Allen in your bench, you have a nice cushion. You know what I mean? But I don't see him. I see him going back to the finals, but I see him maybe getting beat by a team